Getting up with the...
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And on paper break, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
So the net starting five. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Johnson is out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Williams at the three. Johnson outside. Shoots over Mobley. Johnson can't hit. Now Garland. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. Allen, that's good.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Here's Johnson. Count it. Good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Mobley outside. Okoro with it. Johnson on him. Okoro shot is off. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Pass to Claxton. 4 on the shot clock. Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Allen. Back to Okoro. Here's Mobley. Off target from outside.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Pass to Thomas. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. In the corner, Okoro with it. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Outside Williams. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Claxton sets the screen for Williams. It's good from long range.
And guys, getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
High post Allen. The wide open shot from Strus. The basket good off the assist from Allen.
Determined to get to his scoring strength, and that's three-point shooting. We see you, Max Strus.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Chance now to take a look at some numbers for Cameron Johnson.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Strus against Thomas. Claxton a screen on Garland. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
And not too long ago, Doris, there were such high hopes for the Nets' future.
I mean, think about it, Kevin. A few years back, people were talking about Brooklyn being a dynasty in the making. They were loaded with talent. And for a lot of reasons, it fell apart pretty quickly. How fine is that line between success and failure in the league? Incredible.
Cleveland leading by 3. A 3 from Strus. Offensive rebound. Allen, that's good.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Here's Thomas. Nothing on the board. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. No good on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Allen. Over Thomas. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Nets trail by 5. Williams kicks to Thomas. Back to Williams. Now Claxton. And here's Johnson outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Okoro passes to Mobley. Allen a screen on Johnson. Mobley wide open. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for 1.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And teams getting geared up, Greg, for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. You look at the Cavaliers. What a run they've had this year, in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Brooklyn. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And seeing where the Nets are, they've been stuck in a rut the entire season. We talk about teams maximizing their potential. Well, the opposite's been the case with this group.
I think for them, it's obviously been very disappointing. And I get the sense it's starting to weigh on them night in and night out.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those missiles.
5 on the clock. Thomas, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The fadeaway. Strus's shot is good. Strus has got 7 points.
Well, showing off his versatility, Strus gets to his mid-range.
Johnson, a wide open look, and again, no good by Brooklyn. Okoro with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Pass to Mobley. Over Williams. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now it's a 5-point Cleveland lead.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
Poked away. Lobbed up there for Allen. Thomas with the ball. Still without a basket. Johnson outside. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 4. Shoots over Okoro. The shot by Williams, no good. And here's Cleveland. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got his second basket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Johnson, the pass to Williams. Back to Johnson. Claxton sets the screen for Johnson. And the Nets miss again.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Okoro, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, you can just see in Isaac Okoro the confidence he's gained since his rookie year.
Kevin, he's always had tremendous confidence on the defensive end. I mean, he's a lockdown defender at multiple positions. What you're seeing develop is more belief in his jump shot, and that confidence comes because he's been willing to put in the work.
That's good from Okoro. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The shot by Wilson, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And here is Okoro, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Johnson against Wade, stolen by Okoro. To the middle, and it's Wade, that time on the assist from Okoro. And the Cavaliers lead by 12. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Okoro kicks to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Cans it from downtown.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Outside, Martin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Wilson. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Martin, the pass to Johnson. There's 1:38 left in the first. His 3-pointers off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Allen with the screen for Garland. Misses the 3. Nets trail by 15. Pass to Watford. Sharp with the screen on Garland. To the paint. It's stolen by Allen. And taken away by Johnson. In the corner, it's Martin. Back to Johnson. And here's Sharp, defended by Allen. And it's sent back by Allen.
Oh, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Pass to Merrill. From outside the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Johnson, the pass to Sharp. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Garland. From 13 feet, it goes down. Johnson's got 5. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Cavaliers lead by 13. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. Sam Merrill out there with Darius Garland. And it's Wade in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Thomas now, top of the key. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
There is just incredible raw athleticism with Cam Thomas. Outstanding use of it on the drive.
The wide open look here for Garland. Knocks down the 3 ball. He has 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Back to Thomas. Watford finds Sharp. Over Wade. Sharp. That's good. Sharp's got his first 2 points. Pass to Merrill. Now here's Okoro. He has 6. Mobley the pass to Merrill. Back to Mobley. And the 3 off target. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Trailing by 17.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Max Strus is checked in for Sam Merrill. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Thomas. Pass to Wade. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Nick Claxton.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
For Cleveland, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. best teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. In third, the Cavaliers.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Outside Williams. Back to Johnson. Claxton, a screen on Garland. Johnson gets the bucket.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Garland with the screen for Okoro. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Okoro's got 9 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Wade.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Garland. Putting up about 22 points per, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Johnson's shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Knocked away. Kicks it out to Johnson. Claxton, a screen on Garland. Johnson from outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Wade outside. And Cleveland with another turnover here. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Boston matchup, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Martin's checked in for the Nets. Wade outside. The rebound by Watford. Nets trail by 18. Shoots from 12. And it's Strus with the rebound. Pass to Okoro. And here is Garland. Now here's Wade. And it's off from three-point range. Strus against Williams. Lets it go from deep. Watford, that's good. Watford's got his first 3 points of the game. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Drops in the tray. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Claxton with it. Outside Williams. And the Nets, another 3.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Now, Okoro. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Martin the pass to Watford. Now here's Williams, defended by Strus. Clock at 6. Here's Watford, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. The Nets making a switch here. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Back to Garland. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Garland's got 13 points in just this quarter. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Clowney. A three-pointer, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's a Okoro, and a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 14. Williams looking over the floor. Now, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
And that one falls for Williams. Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a new group in for the Nets. No good on the second free throw. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Green against Williams. Over Green. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Williams.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Green, good.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Johnson outside. Williams, a screen on Wade. Johnson can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Johnson. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. First free throw is good. Porter's checked in for Garland. Both free throws good from Green. Nets trail by 15. Outside, Martin. Pass to Thomas. Latre bangs home the trifecta. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Porter with it. Now Thomas defending. Wade a screen on Martin. Here's Merrill. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Pass to Sharp. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Sharp's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Thomas putting that pass on time and on target. Love to see it from that scorer.
2 minutes.
Allen dishes to Wade. Locked up there for Allen. And stolen by Sharp. Wilson the pass to Martin. Now Thomas. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Merritt.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Thomas inside. He's against Green. Thomas passes to Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. The shot by Wilson, no good. Cleveland leading by 13 to the inside. That's tipped and stolen by Sharp. Back to Martin. And Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
For the Nets, number 45, Keon Johnson.
Sharp sets the pick for Johnson. No good, he missed it. Brings him to 3 for 8 this game. Green kicks to Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Base first.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Cleveland, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first but misses the second. Nets trail by 14. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sharp the pass to Thomas. Sharp sets the pick for Thomas. They get it again. Johnson, a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 11 points. Here's Allen. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. Looking at the East, Paulo Banchero.
The way the game is played now, it's tough for a big man to get the honors. But the bottom line is no one can match up with him. He's just too big and too skilled.
And you see that? He's using my move on the block of the Black Tornado.
What move is that? You going in circles?
Okay, stand up. I'll show you.
All right, guys, now let's take a look at that first half of action. How good has Jarrett Allen been in this one?
Feels like he's tracking down every missed shot. Straight up, he's outworking the guy across from him. Fantastic effort.
And if you're the other team, you have to get a body on him. Box him out, man.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but Boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Nets trail by 11. Setting the floor for the Nets. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Johnson is out there with Thomas. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
That's good from Johnson. So Johnson hits 2 of them. So it's the Cavaliers now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Strus passes to Garland. Buries the long-range jumper. Garland's got 19 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Shot clock at 5. Williams for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Strus finds Garland. Okoro wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Cleveland.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Johnson can't get it to go.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Darius Garland is relatively new to this league, folks, but one thing we know unequivocally, he is so skilled offensively.
And he can't hit the second. And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end. Never shy about letting it fly. Cam Thomas, folks.
Back to Garland. Shoots it. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Garland's got 22 points.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Claxton the pass to Johnson. Over Garland. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut back down to 13 with the basket coming from Johnson. Pass to Okoro. Mobley kicks to Strus. They get it back. There's the 3. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
Well, you love the strong finish by Cam Thomas. So good when he's getting to his game with assertiveness.
Okoro passes to Mobley. Still in his early 20s, Doris. Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why. You begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
Free throw good, Mobley.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
And both free throws good for Mobley.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
For Jared Allen. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding, just a powerful presence in the paint.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Nets trail by 13. Outside Thomas. Williams kicks to Johnson. Thomas a screen on Mobley. No coverage that time. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pass to Allen. From down in the low post, it goes. 8 points for Jared Allen.
Well, Jared Allen proving he's more than capable of beating good defense. That's nicely done.
Thomas finds Claxton. Johnson for three. And it's Strus with the rebound. Strus has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. And it's Johnson penetrating. Off on the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Mobley. Over Johnson. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Trendon Watford comes in for Johnson. And Martin subbed in for Cameron Thomas. Pass to Martin. Watford with it. Johnson in the corner. Looking to end his cold spell. He lays it in. Johnson's got 7 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Allen finds Mobley. Back to Allen. And Cleveland with another turnover here. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Cameron Johnson.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Claxton a screen on Mobley. Watford with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Back to Williams. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. 15 points in the game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Okay, everyone, look who's running onto the court. Your Cavs powerhouse game team.
Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. Then for the Nets, Sharp's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wilson in for Johnson. Pass to Okoro. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
What tremendous control from Isaac Okoro. His coaches encourage him to attack through contact.
Watford passes to Martin. Wilson kicks to Martin. 6 to shoot. The shot by Williams, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Mobley sets the pick for Strus. Down low. Here's Wade. And it's off the back rim, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. And then for Brooklyn, Brownie's checked in. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Williams. Sharp with a screen on Garland. Inside, outside for Martin. Stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Merrill finds Wade. Outside Garland. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Nets trail by 11. Outside Martin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Wilson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And here's Thomas who brings it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Clowney. Sharp against Mobley. And it's Sharp missing. Cleveland leading by 13. Garland the pass to Merrill. Mobley right side. Rebounded by the Nets.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pass to Clowney. Sharp against Mobley. And it's Sharp missing. Cavaliers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Okoro passes to Merrill. Wade sets the pick for Garland, and the jumper is on the mark. Garland's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Now Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Shots good by Wilson.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
They've been the better team on the post all game long. Whenever they worked it in low, they've been able to find success.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Free throw good, Garland.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Green's checked in. Both free throws good from Garland.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Pass to Thomas. Sharp with a screen on Green. Thomas, no luck.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster. And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. Since the break, he's been simply stellar, putting up about 18 points per, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, He's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
And that one falls for Martin. Johnson, he's checked in for Wilson. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Green finds Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
To the middle, out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Cavaliers 5th.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
A minute 20 left to play in the third. Garland, the pass to Merrill. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Puts the move on. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got his 6th rebound on the night. Martin kicks to Johnson. Pass to Clowney. Now Sharp, just 5 on the clock. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Sharp.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Okoro's checked in for Javonte Green. And Porter subbed in for Garland. And the Nets also making a change. Watford's checked in.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down. Yeah, the defender all over it.
His first 14 foul. At the line for Cleveland, Porter, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Porter.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And Porter drops them both.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Pass to Watford. Sharp with a screen on Porter. Here's Watford. Porter with the steal. Here's Merrill. Okoro. And that one released in time, but no good. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cleveland ahead, up by 16. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Wade out there with Max Strus. Then it's Sam Merrill. Then there's Garland. And it's Mobley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Pass to Clowney. And it's Strus with the rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Mobley. Cavaliers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Nick Claxton.
Boy, Evan Mobley getting more and more capable as an offensive player. Draws the contact nicely right there.
The first free throw is good. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
Outside Thomas. Shoots it up. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
You have to have patience in the screen and roll. Cam Thomas letting that play develop naturally.
And here's Garland for 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Johnson finds Thomas. Watford with it. Paxton a screen on Strus. And stolen by Mobley. Strus in the corner. Wade on the wing. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Thomas. Nets trail by 18. Pass to Watford. To the inside. Here's Claxton. It's blocked. Garland surveying the D. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got 32 points in the game. Pass to Clowney. Back to Thomas. Stolen by Garland. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Clowney. Back to Thomas. Good work there as it goes.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Check in for Dean Wade. And Brooklyn making a change here.
That was your Cleveland Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers leading by 21. Allen a screen on Martin. Merrill with the ball. He's against Martin. And Mobley throws it down.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
Johnson the screen. Martin wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. Claxton with the steal. Johnson against Allen. Outside Martin. Fires it up. Claxton. And yes, it's good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Merrill. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. A nice shot by Mobley.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Claxton sets the screen for Johnson. Sinks the triple. Cleveland leading by 20. Outside Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Johnson. Screen by Watford. Shot clock at 6. Shot by Johnson, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Nets trail by 20. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Pass to Mobley. Allen with the screen for Mobley. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
And here is Johnson. Claxton a screen on Garland. The shot's good from Claxton. And that's now 6 points for Nick Claxton.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working to get inside and getting good shots from close range.
The willingness to power through contact. Darius Garland proving once again just how tough he is.
You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
Watford passes to Claxton.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Back to Garland. Buries it from three-point range. Garland's got 40 points.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Claxton finds Watford. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Garland.
The line for the Nets. Keon Johnson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Boy, Jared Allen, what an effective use of that pump fake. Nicely done.
Team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Jared Allen taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Allen.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Johnson with it. Claxton sets the screen for Johnson. And the Nets miss again. Garland dishes to Allen. Pass to Okoro. Mobley with it. Shoots over Johnson. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 16 here in the second half.
Boy, we know Evan Mobley is elite on the defensive end. Right now, he's got it cooking offensively.
Claxton, a screen on Garland. Here's Johnson, and he can't bank that one in. Floats it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Johnson finds Johnson. With the teardrop. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Over to the left wing. Allen, a screen on Johnson. They get it back. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Johnson outside. Claxton sets the screen for Johnson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Johnson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Mobley is screened. The 3 from Garland. The offensive rebound. Allen's shot is off. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Williams passes to Johnson. It's Thomas, high post. He's against Allen. DB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
The first one falls. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
Well, for Cam Thomas, obviously, the whole conversation about why he's in the league is his scoring ability. And I think the next step for him, he's got to start to be able to play make for his teammates.
There's Garland. No good again that time.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Thomas with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to Okoro. Now Mobley. Screen by Allen. Mobley kicks to Garland. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Garland's got 42 in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Darius Garland.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
All free throws good from Garland.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Claxton finds Williams. From outside, off the mark.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
At almost 7 feet tall, once Mobley has ideal positioning inside, he forces the defender to have to foul.
For Cleveland, Evan Mobley taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Guys, what you love about Evan Mobley is his ability to impact the game at both ends. Obviously, defense is ahead of the offense right now, but that offense is really growing.
And both free throws good for Mobley. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Thomas. It's tipped. Williams with the ball. Picked by Williams. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Darius Garland.